in me, the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you.
Hey guys, welcome to the Oracle of Lilith. My name is Amy, and today I'm doing a pick a card all about who is trying to destroy your reputation. So this should be a really enlightening reading, and I'm excited to do this one. So if this is your first time to my channel, hey, hello, how are you? It's really good to have you. I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel and becoming a member of my tribe. If you're a returning subscriber, hey guys, thanks for showing up and hanging out with me. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to connect with me, and I always enjoy connecting with your energy. All right, so keep in mind this is a general reading. It's a general session, so just take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal readings. Right now they're closed. If you're curious, I have a link down below my description box with all the details. I also have a waiting list. Those who get on my waiting list will have first dibs when my slots open. So before you see three piles of cards. The face card here is from the Cthulhu Tarot. I don't use that often, but I often use it for readings like this one. I have done a pre-shuffle, so we do have some piles of cards. I will pull more cards as I go, as I need for clarity, and I will be getting letters, initials, and charms at the end of each group, so be sure to stay tuned for that because we find out more details about the situation and the person. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you each card up close so you get a better vibe of each group. Group 1, you are the Magus card. Group 2, you are the Wheel of Fortune. Group 3, you are Justice. Okay guys, so those are going to be your three selections. I will insert a little video with some music for those of you who need a little bit more time to see which group you're drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one group, there's probably more than one message here for you. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures on the other side. Bye guys.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Just level up. Don't be scared. I'm so gone, no I'm never turning back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad. Cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad. I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math. When I hate, I attack.
Group 1, all of you that selected the Magus, this is going to be your reading all about who is trying to destroy your reputation. Now keep in mind this is a general reading. It's a general session, so just take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. I will be getting letters, initials, and charms at the end of this reading, so we'll find out more details about this person. Okay, so the Magus card in the Cthulhu Tarot. Now I'm reading this in the negative. Okay, this does talk about this person being connected to the other side, to the spirit realm, possibly engaging in the craft or magic of some sort. That doesn't have to be the case, though. I do find this energy to have a weakness as far as really caring what other people think of them, in so much as the fact that they use whatever knowledge they gain about people to cause harm. Okay, that really is, if you want to say this person uses magic, that would be how they use it. That is their mechanism, is using what they know about people. Even if it's positive, they will try to spin it in some kind of negative. So this is someone who can often appear to be a good person. They can appear to be very charitable, very giving, very generous. But underneath that, I'm seeing someone wearing like a suit, and the suit like a full costume, like a human suit, and unzipping it, and underneath it is a snake. Okay, not to give snakes a bad rap. Okay, but just saying that this person has very sneaky ways about them. Okay, and they listen. This person may be one of those people that other people invest in. They tell their stories to. They find them to be a counselor. But really what's going on is this person is gathering data. They're gathering information on other people. This may be at work. It may be in a situation. There may be, I'm hearing like romantic for some of you. Like that's not for very many of you. Like a complex, like third person situation or friendship. Let's see what the cards have. Okay, we have, I am not going to try to pronounce this, okay, but it is Glassy Laobolus is the other name for the spirit. And I probably butchered that too, but that's okay. And I'm feeling this energy here of gaining information to cause harm, to weaponize at a later date. Now, I don't know if you've seen The Vice Principals on HBO. Okay, there's 2 vice principals. This is what I'm thinking of. This is the vision I'm getting for this person. There's 2 vice principals, and one of them has a storage shed where they have these binders where they just gathered information on people. Okay, they've just stored this information. They don't really know how they're going to use it necessarily, but they have it. That's kind of what this person does. Okay. All right, we have some channel messages. This could be a sibling or someone who felt like a sibling, or you trusted like a sibling. We have no contact. This could be someone you're in no contact with, or you don't have as much contact as like a close friend, but you consider them like someone, like a sibling. Maybe you see like a few times a year, or a friend. Okay, we have gossip. Okay, so this person does talk noise on you. We have ex-coworker. Okay, so this could be taking place at work. This could be for some of you, just take what resonates here. This could be like an ex-supervisor or ex-coworker who is actively trying to interfere with you getting another job, or talking smack on your reputation in that field. That won't be for everyone. Just take what resonates. Okay, we have revenge. Yes, they want revenge. Yeah, they feel like you messed them over. We have witchy. Okay, so they do have a witchy vibe, okay, for most of you. some of you to most of you. So I'm not getting real clear. So I feel like for some of them, they're on the down low with that. They may appear to be very religious, but they have a twist to their religion. Okay, there's some kind of they may practice some kind of folk magic that kind of hides underneath their religious mask, their religious exterior. Okay, let's get these other cards. We have Dickweed Death. New beginnings are needed. Okay. We have Virgin. We have Hermit. Okay. We have Artist. We have room up here. Not really. Okay. We have Artist. We have Depth. I'm feeling Water. Cancer. I want to say Pluto. Scorpio. Pisces. We have Vengeance. Yeah, Revenge and Vengeance. Okay, we have the Exile, Vengeance. I feel like this person's trying to take away your voice. I started choking. I had to pause the video because I started choking, and my throat chakra is still trying to close up. So I feel like they're trying to talk over you. They're trying to make people not believe the things you say. For some of you, they're trying to shut you up. I feel like perhaps you know something or you have some dirt on this person. Okay, let's keep going here. And we have the Toxic X-Files, which gives me really good insights on the toxicity with people. So we have melodramatic, makes a mountain out of a molehill and lays on the blame thick, makes their issues worse than others. So we may have Leo energy here. Let's see, we have trick-ass bitch, old-timer, acting like they still have it going on. There may be an age difference here, a noticeable age difference. I do feel like there's some immaturity here, like emotional immaturity. We have Parasite, lives off other people's money or status and pretends it's because of their own hard work. Okay, now if this involves your work, okay, I feel like for some of you, there is something about them not really doing the work that they put off that they have. Perhaps they're taking credit for some of the work you've done. Listen, I've had that happen in my life, and it is not a good feeling when like your supervisor or a coworker basically takes credit for all the stuff you've done, right? And because of your position, because you need your job, you feel like you can't say anything. And because I feel like you're very bright. You have a very bright light. I think you're very smart when it comes to work or what have you. I just think you shine. You may actually be really witchy. You may be what I don't like to use this term, like a natural witch. And what I mean by that is you just are kind of born with this magical energy, kind of already activated. A lot of psychic people who are clairvoyant, people who are really connected with spirit. You may have a case here where perhaps someone knows about your special ability and they're trying to have it too. So that won't be for all of you. Let's go ahead and get some cards from the Zombie Tarot and find out what is going on here. So we have Vengeance and Revenge. So if this is someone at work or a family group or a friend, they are talking about you. They're talking that shit on you, okay? And I feel like whatever they're saying about you, we have Virgin here. I feel like you are innocent. You are innocent of all charges. I think, I'm not saying that you're perfect. I'm just saying that in this situation, you have kept your nose clean and you have done your work. You have done what you needed to do. And I feel like really in many ways, you've kept to yourself. Like when it comes to work, I don't think you've gotten involved in drama, and I think it's made you an easy mark. I do think that a lot of you know something about this person. Like you have some kind of dirt on this person. I'm seeing for some of you, there's been some weird touchy-feely shit or some boundary crossing with this person. They could be like a coworker or a boss. It could be the partner of a sibling, something weird. It could be in a friend group where there was just There was just something improper that happened here, something that made you very uncomfortable. Okay, so you try to avoid them. And I feel like for some of them, they're trying to avoid like a write-up situation. And since you're gone, a lot of you guys are not around this person as much as you were. Or when you're not around, they kind of talk about you making a mountain out of a whole molehill like it was nothing. We have the Eight of Cups here. And I feel like you just kind of have moved on from the situation. You just kind of like, we have the Two of Hazards here, which is the Two of Pentacles. This is really a Two of Cups card. I lost the Two of Cups card for the Zombie Tarot deck. So it's kind of a blending of the Two of Hazards and the Two of Cups, because I see the plates and I think of Pentacles, and I see the cups and I think of cups. And I feel like you have just, it's almost like you've made peace with the situation and kind of just moved forward, and you're like, you know, I need my job. Or if this is family, you've just been like, you know, I want to have contact with my family. I don't want to cause a ruckus. There's some air sign energy here. There's some Libra. There's some Taurus as well. So I'm feeling like Venus energy here, planet Venus. Woo, my throat chakra. There's also Gemini here, fiery Gemini energy. I'm feeling Sagittarius. I'm feeling Aquarius as well. So I'm just feeling like it's almost like to protect yourself, you kind of moved on from this. But I feel like this person's trying to ruin your reputation because they feel like you have shit on them. And at any time you could come forward and get revenge in some kind of way. You can make a problem. And they don't want you to pop up later. So they want to take care of it now. There's something about the situation that causes them to be in a weak spot. And they don't want you to catch them off guard. So it's almost like they're not going to let you. See how these people, these zombies are following this woman who's moving on from the small situation. It's almost like they're not going to let the hermit kind of move on from it. I feel like you were just like, you know, I don't have time for this shit. And you went on with this dickweed death. You went on to like a new beginning for yourself, just trying to kind of like move past it. And they were like, no, I can't really move past it until you're gone. Okay. We have the Eight of Swords. 8-8. 8-8 is going to be a number of alignment for you, a number from spirit. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to what's going on at work or in this situation, in family, friends, whatever this is for you. Okay, pay attention to that 88 because that's going to be spirit, your ancestors. Also ask your ancestors and spirit to help you with this situation because I feel like this person, for some of you with this vengeance card, I feel like this person with exile, if you still work for this person, they're trying to find a way to get you written up, get you fired, get you suspended, get you demoted, get you away from them, okay? Because they don't see any other way around this. Because I feel like they know they fucked up. They know there is an issue. And they're the issue, okay? Yeah, they know. They know. Yeah, they know they messed up. And they're a faker at work. I don't feel like they put in as much effort at work as what they tell people. If this is a family situation, I think they fake a lot of their life, like that they're caring and compassionate. That's all bullshit. It's all fake. They're not caring and compassionate. They could care less. We have the Knight of Hazards here. And look how this knight ran into the pole here. Yeah, I feel like this person, without leeching, we have parasite. Where's parasite? We have parasite here. Without leeching off other people, this person can't really get ahead. They hit these blocks, okay? They hit these brick walls. And the only way they have found to get around them is to, like, use people and take advantage of people. And I feel like you know that. And that's why you were like, I'm not going to play into this person's game. I'm going to move away from this energy, seek balance, do my job, or move away from this energy. I'm going to continue to connect with my family, and I'm just going to pass and repass with this person, or I'm going to connect with my friend groups, whatever this is. We're just going to pass and repass, but we're not going to have any real contact, okay? And this person isn't letting go. They are stirring the pot when you're not around. They are talking trash on you. They are digging for dirt, and any information they get on you from anyone, they are trying to figure out a way to weaponize it, okay? So your friends and family need to stop talking to them about you, even even the good things, okay? Even when, like, for some of you, they've had other people at work specifically talk good things about you, and they're trying to find a way to twist that shit. Okay, so it doesn't matter the news. Like I said, this person is gathering data. They're gathering information. And for some of you, I mean, I know this sounds crazy, but they could have a little binder. You know, they could have a little file. They could be lurking. They could be in a situation where they have access to your, like, human resources records. Okay, that won't be for all of you. We have the Six of Cups here. And I feel like this, see the fake smile here on this zombie? It's not really fake because he doesn't really have part of his face. But it's all very fake. So they may be putting off with you that there's a new beginning here. We've moved on. We've moved past it. This person is very vengeful. They're probably Scorpio, or they have Scorpio like in some kind of place in their chart. Like, listen, I have Scorpio and Venus, and I'm going to tell on myself here. Scorpio and Venus makes you a person that, like, you can have problems with revenge. Okay. You can wait and wait and wait and linger. And that's really Scorpio. Just generally, sorry, my stomach's growling, just generally in your chart. Scorpios will wait. We will wait for years to get revenge, okay? Like, and that's what I'm feeling. They may not be a Scorpio, but this person is lurking and looking for a reason, okay? So I need you to be aware of it. And I feel like there are people around you who may talk about you and in really good ways and have no idea that this person is, like, paying attention so that they can use that against you in the future in some way. And those close to you, you might want to have conversations and say, listen, I would appreciate it. You know, I'm trying not to really involve this person in my life much anymore. And I would just really appreciate it if, you would shut the fuck up and not talk about me anymore around this person, because I don't want them to really, I don't want to engage with them. You know what I'm saying? I say it in a nice way, but really they need to stop telling people about your life. And I don't think they're doing it in a malicious way. I think this is a very innocent way, but this person has malicious intentions, and they're storing stuff about you. And I feel like this person's coming up for you for a couple of reasons. For some of you, there is issues at your job. This person's trying to cause issues for you. I feel like naturally, for many of you, there aren't issues. Like, you're a hard worker, you do your thing, and you go home. You know what I mean? Like, you don't involve yourself in office drama or workplace drama, okay? But this person feels like you have something on them, and you probably do, okay? And they want you out of the way because you could come at them at any time. It's weird because they could come at you anytime. It's like a projection. Okay, it's very Scorpio. It's very Pluto energy, all right? So just keep that in mind. I know Pluto is going into retrograde if it hasn't already. So I feel like, I don't know, how long is it going to be in retrograde? Like 6 months? I feel like for the next 6 months or so, you guys are probably not going to see a lot. They're probably going to be just listening, receiving information, and after that you might see them try to pop off, but just take what resonates here. All right, let's get you some letters, initials, and charms. Hey, Group 1, these are your letters, your initials, and your charms. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so just take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. These could be your initials, their initials, a meaningful word, a screen name, the name of a business, the initials of a business. Just take what resonates. We have KADFBLDZSENYODMAJUOGH. Now I'm picking up on the word fable. So I feel like they are really telling stories about you and gossiping and making up lies. Also I have NY, I'm, New York City. I'm also getting borough here with UOGH, and we have B over here, so I'm feeling borough. I'm also getting major, MAJMO. I don't think we have an R, but I'm feeling major. I'm getting Jenny, Kenny, Kenneth. I'm getting Cade, Katie, Kate as well. Just take what resonates here. So we have quite a few charms. I'm feeling like this person has a lot of anxiety, hella anxiety. Okay. We have the number 2 on a dice. So 2 is another number. We had 8, 8, and 2s presenting as numbers of alignment. I do feel like this person we have several drinks here. Okay, we have a couple of drinks. So I feel like this person may like to drink. They may be one of those people that goes out after work. And that may be how they're getting information from people. They're being more social. So just be aware of that. We have the sun here. They may be a Leo, fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I feel like this person misleads people a lot. And I'm getting this kind of weird hit with this charm about it's time for people to take out the trash. I feel like people think this person, now I try not to judge people this way. This is just what I'm getting. I'm getting like a trashy kind of energy for some of them. Like maybe the way they dress is a little people judge them for it. Okay. They judge them for the way they trash. There's something about their shoes. For some of them, maybe they wear provocative shoes that make people think, I feel like some of them are very flashy. They try to get attention that way. I'm not judging. This is just what I'm getting through this reading. All right. We have the catechist. I'm probably saying it wrong, but it's this medical symbol here. There may be some health issues with this person. There may be mental health issues with this person. I'm feeling a lot of anxiety. I'm hearing a lot of talking to themselves when they're alone. I feel like they may drink alone a lot. Like after they go home, after they drink with people, they drink on their own. There's a lot of rumination, meaning they focus, hyperfixate on thoughts, and they think about them over and over, which can work very much like spell work, like prayer work or witchcraft. When you think on something negative over and over about a person, it will send that energy that way, depending on this person. And they're parasitic already. Okay, there's already parasitic energy here. So I do think that they're trying to weave with this thread here. I feel like they're trying to weave some webs about you. And but here in the middle, I have an ancestor charm. So I feel like you guys need to honor your ancestors and ask them for help in this situation, because they'll keep an eye on you. That's what I'm getting with this heart charm with the eye in the middle. They will really keep their eye on you. And I feel like the 2s, when you see 2s, this is going to be about your job, okay, from your ancestors. So if you ask your ancestors, specifically ask them to watch your job, maybe ward your job, okay, put some kind of, if you do spell work, okay, charm work, whatever, ask your ancestors to send you 2s when something's up at your work and you need to know. Okay, like an alarm kind of system, ward your name or something like that. I'm seeing seeds here with the acorn, okay? Some people believe that acorns mimic the shape of a tree. So it mimics, because, we have the top of the tree here, right, with the little cap, and then we have the base with the acorn here. That's the trunk. And I feel like the seeds you are planting now are really going to come forward for you. I'm seeing the word spring flash in front of my, so I'm feeling like next spring. So I'm not feeling necessarily this spring. So whatever you're doing right now, I'm feeling like there's going to be some kind of abundance, some kind of harvest next spring. Okay, so if there's something you're thinking about doing now, okay, I feel like you're going to see motion in it next spring. It takes time. Whatever you're doing takes time. But, you know, it's a tree. Trees take time to grow. It's not a flower. It's not a tomato plant. Okay, it's a tree. All right, so it takes time for those roots to go deep. It feels foundational. So if you guys are thinking about starting a business or changing jobs or changing specialty or something because of the situation, I encourage you to look into it. Don't be unsafe with your money or your situation. Don't destabilize your situation, but follow your gut on this. Okay, follow your gut. Now, I think this is actually like a penny. I think it's actually a penny. Yes, it is. There's money going to come from this venture. Okay, whatever this is, money is going to come to you. The sun here, very positive vibe with what you're doing. And we have mushrooms here. Mushrooms for me lately, just seeing mushrooms make me happy. Okay, there's something about mushrooms that make me happy. I feel like there's a lot of happiness coming towards you. And, this kind of situation, I understand these kind of situations at work because I've had them. Okay, I've had like superiors and bosses who just don't fucking like me, okay? Because I have been in my life a type A personality. I change things. I'm a hard worker. I do the shit other people don't want to do. I'm the workhorse kind of thing. And I get taken advantage of. People talk about me. People have always gossiped about me. You may be that kind of person. And I think you're going to move into a time where you're happier in your career and at work. You're more satisfied. This also could be in your family because we have a tree here. A tree is often, for me, about ancestry, and it's also about family. And I feel like there's a clearing energy that's going to come through as far as if this is family or friends that feel like family. As far as siblings go, if there has been something improper that's happened, like in a third-party situation with a sibling, I feel like that information is going to come out, but it's going to be kind of like this. You are going to continue to kind of have space from this person, and people are going to start to see the truth revealed, and they're going to be like, oh, that's why. That's why they moved away. That's why they're not as close. I thought it was all bullshit before, but now I see. And people are going to start like seeing the truth, how you spoke the truth or how you acted in a very honest and truthful way. It's going to be self-evident. And I feel like it's going to bring you a lot of peace. All right. Okay, group one, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, please leave me a comment down below. I love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group two, all of you that selected the Wheel of Fortune, this is going to be your reading all about who is trying to destroy your reputation. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session, so just take what resonates. Now, be sure to stay tuned to the end because I'm going to get letters, initials, and charms, and we're going to find out more details about this person and the situation. All right, so I'm going to tell you straight up. I feel like this person is extremely manipulative, okay? I feel like they would really like, it's almost like this person uses words to cause doubt in people and to also cause movement. So when they want things to go a certain way, they kind of use their words or their mannerism or their personality to steer people one way. And when they want things to stop, they steer their personality that way. This person has a little bit of like a sociopathic or psychopathic kind of tendencies. I'm not a professional, whatever. It's just my impression of this person. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some more cards. We're going to see what came out for this situation. I feel like there's just this overwhelming energy of I control the situation. Okay, I'm in control. Even when they're not, they think they are. There's a big ego here as well, a big ego. I'm also seeing the presence of Anubis, and you can kind of see this figure up top here. It reminds me of Anubis as well. Okay, let's go through these cards and see what we got going on here. Okay, oh, we have Abigor. Now, this particular energy is a warrior spirit. Okay. They have like, I think 60 legions is what the card says. But war is more than just, fighting with a sword. It's also a war of words, a war of charisma, a war of talent and abilities, that kind of thing. So I feel like this person's very charismatic, and they use their charisma to take advantage of situations. All right. We have saboteur. Yes. They sabotage. They sabotage people, places, and things. This is the kind of person who even will sabotage themselves. Okay. We have Lady of Masks, the Shaper, Reclamation, Vanity, Surface Appearances. Yeah, this person has this, what is the word I'm looking for? Chameleon type ability to kind of change their appearance depending on the audience, kind of thing, change their likes, what they don't like, depending on who they're talking to. They kind of mold who they are depending on their audience and depending on their goals. Okay. We have It's a Shit Show, Become Aware. All right. So it's almost like, I feel like you have become aware of like the flying circus that's going on. Like the craziness. You've become aware of this person's bullshit. Okay, we have anger and chains. Okay, so there was definitely issues with this person. I feel like you may have called them out. There may have been an argument or a fight of some kind. We have advocate. Okay. I feel like, and I felt this a little bit in the first group as well, but there's this energy here of like, acting like they're all for the team. Abigor can be about like being a cheerleader for your team, teamwork, bringing the troops together, refining skills and talent kind of thing. So there could be some leadership energy here, but acting like they're all in for a cause or a person or a situation, but actually sabotaging it for their own benefit, getting what they can out of it instead of like making people believe they're goal-oriented for everyone wins, but they're really like, but it's really just me. It's almost like big corporation vibes, okay? Like big corporation will come in and say, oh yeah, we're doing all these good things for the environment, and we're giving you guys like a 2% pay raise, and we're gonna like give you a pizza party on Friday. But listen, we're gonna increase your workload and mandatory overtime, and we're gonna work you like, dogs. It's that kind of thing. It's like manipulative and breadcrumbing people to get what they need. But we're all in this together. But they get a big fat bonus for making you guys like work more. That kind of energy. I'm not saying that's exactly what's going on. That's just an example of the energy I'm picking up on. We have chaos. Really, they're an agent of chaos. There's somebody who enjoys kicking off chaos. They believe chaos is good. Chaos is creative. I think there's this, especially if this is like a leadership person or a person has any kind of power, I think they believe that chaos reveals the truth of people. Okay, we have shoots their shot, tries their luck on whoever catches their eye, but only goes after those who are interested in the return. So I feel like everything's a setup. every challenge is a setup. They only go for things that they feel is a sure thing. They're not really a risk taker. I feel like they make people think that they are a risk taker, but they're really not. Okay. And because of this, they often get jealous of people who do take risks and it pays off. And you may be one of those people that you take educated or balanced risks and they have paid off for you in some kind of way. We have the Dark Knight swoops into people's lives and tries to rescue them from their problems and situations, but is struggling internally also. So I feel like this person has a dark side, okay? I feel like all of this energy they present as like this advocate, this kind of like, I almost want to say like superhero persona really hides this like villainous energy where they really don't have good intentions for anyone else. It is survival of the fittest. And they believe the chaos and energies that they cause in whether this is work or personal life or family, it reveals the weakness of others. And the truth, I'm getting like Joker vibes here. Like just an agent of chaos, somebody who enjoys causing chaos and all the drama that it causes. And I think it's because this person really doesn't have a healthy sense of self. And I don't think they have a really good personal life. I don't think they have healthy relationships. We have expired milk. Thanks, they're buffalo mozzarella, but they are actually similar to Kraft cheese. I feel like there isn't any real connections. And I think you caught on to this person. You caught on to the fakery. You caught on to the bullshit. And you caught on to them like, I feel like there's something here that they tried to get everyone behind, be it family or career or friends, whatever this is. And you caught on to it that they really had their own angle, that it wasn't what it appeared to be. And I feel like you called them on it, and there's anger here now. Like, they are pissed off. You saw the shit show. You saw the mask, okay? You saw the chaos, and you were like, this isn't good. They're not advocating. They're not being a good person. They're not bringing us donuts on Friday because they like us. You know, they're not giving us this money because they care about us. They're giving us this money to control us. It could be different in different situations, but you get what I'm saying. We have a time to split, give others reasons to leave, to never look back. So they give, I feel like they have a reputation for cutting people off. And there are good reasons to go no contact, and there are very toxic reasons to go no contact. And one of the reasons, narcissists. Some people don't like the way I say it, so I try to say it right. But anyway, a lot of times people who are in a toxic kind of energy cut people off is because they don't want to deal with their bullshit. They don't want to deal with the consequences of their behavior. Okay. And that's what we have here. We have someone who is very manipulative, puts on a good show, causes chaos, gets what they perceive as weakness exposed. So they expose a lot of times innocent people to some very dark things. Okay. And they set up innocent people to look guilty. And some of these people have done some really terrible things. Okay. And instead of owning up to their bullshit, they split. They leave and they never take ownership. So no one ever gets closure. That's the kind of person they are. Okay. So whatever, I'm going to pull tarot, but whatever this anger and chains is, like whatever happens here, they'll never own up to this. And you got to know that. They'll run before they own up to this. Okay. So if you're wanting them to take responsibility, I need you to get comfortable with the idea they won't. They will run before they ever own their bullshit. We have obsession. We have a lot of these cards. Obsession. Okay. Psychic. I feel like you're psychic. I think that's why you caught on to this person. I think other people were like, oh, they're such a good advocate. Like, they're such a good person. Like, they're offering their home for our Christmas get together at work or family or friends or whatever. Like, they're offering this or offering that. There may be money here where they offered to use their money in some kind of way because money gives them clout. Money gives them power over people. I feel that strongly. Like, for some of you, there's like a father figure or a masculine figure. Specifically, it might be feminine, but it feels masculine. That feels like their money gives them power over people and they expect them to do as they say. Okay. This person expects like blind obedience. And that's just not realistic. And when they don't get it, they get angry. They get real angry. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So maybe a earth sign here. We have non-traditional. I feel like with the psychic, you have some probably non-traditional views this person doesn't like because you don't fall in line. And maybe your non-traditional view is that you got their number. I know who you are. I know that you're a big old fake. You're a charismatic manipulator. I almost feel like one of those... and I hate to use this term because not all of them are bad, okay? But like one of those old, manipulative snake oil salesman kind of preacher people who are preaching the word and then going out and doing awful things behind people's backs, right? And they think they're never going to get caught. And before you know it, they're like, on the podium, like on their knees crying and asking for forgiveness. And then next Saturday night, they're out doing the same thing. So it's all very fake and all very shallow. Just take what resonates. Okay, we have spreading lies. Yes, definitely. They are not above like spreading poison to people about you or the situation because they are pissed. They are highly, highly pissed. I feel like this card says you have no idea how sexy you are. And what I really think is part of the issue. And I've gotten this before, and it's a weird energy. I feel like if this isn't family, okay, I feel like this person may low-key be attracted to you. Okay. That's part of this anger. All right, because it makes them feel chaotic, like they don't like it. Now, for some of you, it may have crossed a boundary here. Now, if this is family, this could be someone in your family or friend group who's jealous. They may be jealous of the psychic ability as well. And at work, it could be they're jealous of your gut. Maybe you have good instincts on taking those risks because this person is not, they only take risks they know will pay off, which is not really a risk at all. That's not what a risk is. A risk is when you know it may not pay off, but you do it anyway. Yeah, so, and we have ex-family. So this may be somebody who is a family member, but you don't really feel is family. Job. So this is a job and this is a hater. Okay. This person is very threatened by you. Absolutely threatened by you. Okay. And I think it's just because, you'll take the risk. You're educated. If you don't feel like you're educated, there's street knowledge here, there's psychic feeling or gut feeling or ability. You're able to kind of feel opportunities as well. And you have this person's number and they do not like it. They don't like it at all. It's like when you first meet somebody, and you may have known this person for a long time, but it's like when you first meet somebody and you don't know why, but you get that weird feeling. Like, I don't know what it is about this person, but I feel like this person may have like really maybe like buried someone somewhere kind of thing. Like, I feel like really bad vibes, that kind of thing. It may have been that you felt that first, and then as you really paid attention, because I feel like you watched this person and you paid attention and you were like, yeah, this person's very manipulative. I think you saw things that other people didn't. And you caught on, and I think you stopped going along with the chaos. I think you stopped going along with their plan. I think you started asking questions. At work, I think, I'm seeing people in a meeting and someone raising their hand and asking questions. They don't like questions. They don't like to be questioned. If this is in family, they don't like questions. Don't question me. Okay, don't question what I do. I do what I do because I do it. I feel like for some of you in family, or even at work. There's something about a credit card here, like a work card, a work credit card, or someone has been abusing someone's credit card. And maybe this person, maybe you found out about this, or abusing money in some kind of way, or resources. Okay, might be some stealing going on here. So just keep that in mind. We have the Seven of Pentacles. You know what I'm getting with this card? Because although this is a tarot deck, this is a haunted house tarot, I read it kind of like an oracle deck because all the pictures are there's so many different ways to read them. This feels like oops. Oops, did you see that? Oops, I didn't do that. I feel like whatever you caught on to, they acted like they didn't do it. Deny, 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 deny. We have the Ten of Cups here. And I feel like they played it off. They played that bitch off with distraction. They may have tried to charm you a little bit. There may have been or charm other people. There definitely is this it is, I'm getting this kind of visual vision kind of thing of in Star Wars when the Jedi Luke Skywalker waves his hand and says, "These are not the droids you seek," to the stormtroopers. It's kind of that kind of thing. You did not see what you just saw. Can you forget what you saw? Can you forget what you know? And you're like, no, bitch. I saw you. I saw you. I saw you. The Eight of Wands. I saw you. I saw you. And I'm not going to forget. I saw you, bitch. I saw you. This Eight of Wands is a lot of hot energy. It's a lot of heat on them. I think you turned on the heat and you were like, you have to stop doing it, or I'm going to tell, or I know. Just the fact of you knowing is threatening to this person. I also feel like there may have been some kind of oops, lots of heat. We're going to play it off. We're going to play it off. Tell me about the anger, though. We've got the Ten of Cups, because I get that there's a fakery here. There's a playing it off kind of energy. It's okay. It's all right. I am not the Joker. I am not the Joker. You didn't see the Joker come out. That's not me. Yeah, it is. Okay. We have the Three of Wands. It came out in reverse. I'm going to take that reversal. We have the Fool in reverse. Yeah, there's that cowardice. What is this card? What I'm getting is like a bright light. You're like a bright light. Okay, you saw the light. You had clarity on this person. Yeah, I feel like, okay, it feels like there was some kind of plan or strategy, something that everyone agreed on or certain people agreed on to do, okay? And it was a leap, all right? It was a leap, and you were going to do it. This feels like work, okay? It could be family. It feels like it's related to money or something of that nature, but it could be business related in a way that I don't quite know how to put into words, okay? And you saw the light. You saw a way to do it. You saw an insightful way to do it. And I feel like for some of you, although this person didn't have, one of two things happened, okay? Either this person shot it down completely, and because of that, there were very bad consequences for work, or you, or they took credit for it. There's some kind of fucked up situation here, which led to I see you, bitch. I see you, manipulative bitch. I see you for who you are. I think you had words with this person. But I think this person was like, oops, I didn't do it. I think they tried to play it off. But deep down, they're very angry. So now what's happening is I feel like they're trying to get in your way. They're trying to say that you are ineffective at work. And what's really weird is they're trying to say that you don't take enough risks. The reason why that failed, the reason why it didn't pay off, the reason why is because you said not to do it. Or you blocked it in some way. Somehow it's your fault. It's your fault. Which is quite the opposite. Now, if this is family, I feel like there was like some kind of trust. It may literally be about a trust. Okay, it might be a trust where there's money or something like that. But there's something like, see, we trusted them and it didn't work out. They're trying to make people not trust you. Not trust your decision making. Not trust your gut, even though you're psychic. They're trying to cause people to doubt your abilities. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah. They're trying to, they're telling people you don't have much to offer, or you aren't sincere in either work relations or with family. For some of them, there's lying, like they're spreading lies about you. I think they tell some people that you're a hater, that you hate them, and that you're a problem. You don't work well with others. If this is family, friend, whatever, that you don't cooperate. You're difficult to be around. You're demanding. You're a coward. Those kind of things. Like they're just trying to make people doubt you. And a lot of it has to do with this jealousy, because we have the Ten of Cups here and the Eight of Wands. So there's a lot of positive energy around you, okay? And you stand out with the psychic, non-traditional energy. We have obsessive energy here as well. I think people are drawn to you, even when you hide in the shadows, because I know you do. Because we have the Lady of Masks. And sometimes it's okay to be in the shadows. I think you find out a lot about people in the shadows, about yourself and others. I think you observe people, you kind of take people in, and you have this person's number, and I feel they're very threatened by you. Okay, so I feel they're going to try to take you out before you take them out. Now, if this is family, they're definitely gossiping on the phone, specifically on the phone. Some of them are talking to somebody who has a dial-up phone, because I'm seeing a dial-up corded phone, like an old ass phone. You know what I'm talking about? That won't be for all of you, but it's very specific. Okay. Sometimes I'm seeing like people who call like on Sunday. So I feel like they're talking to like somebody they talk to like once a week. It could be a grandma, a grandpa, a mama, a daddy, a parent, a grandparent. That won't be for everybody, but there's definitely a weekly contact. Now, for some of you, if this is work, I feel like they may be having weekly meetings where, they meet and talk about their coworkers or their subordinates or something like that, and your name gets brought up. Okay, so they're definitely trying to kick up some dirt at work, and you just need to be aware of it. You probably already are, but if I was you, I feel like this is a difficult situation because they're so manipulative. And I'm going to tell you, they've absolutely, and you know this, they've absolutely manipulated people that believe them. Okay, they do have people that believe what they're saying. And I feel like in these kind of situations, the best evidence is the evidence people can see. So it's important that you keep standing and living in your truth. You don't have to argue with this person to prove your point. Although, don't allow this person to stifle your voice. Okay? Don't be afraid of that. All right. But sometimes, especially if you've had somebody take credit for your work or say you're not working hard or whatever, find ways to kind of show that you're there and that you're doing the work without actually being open about it. Do it in ways where people can notice casually. That's the best way. Okay. Let your work and your presence speak for itself, because I don't care what a trifling ass bitch says. If your work speaks for itself, that shuts them the fuck up. because in times like these, no one's going to let someone go over some crying baby if their work is awesome, right? But I also know that when you have, because I've been there, when you have bosses who are off their rocker and are power hungry and manipulative, often they can convince people quite the opposite, that your work isn't good. They can sabotage you. We have the saboteur here. So that's why it's important for you to watch your work. Watch what gets handed over. Like if you do work that goes to other places, make sure it's actually your work that's delivered in the wholeness of your work. Okay, that's specific. Like if you do reports that go to higher ups than your person, make sure they're actually seeing your reports and not reports that this person is, can mess up for you. Okay, you want to make sure this person doesn't mess things up and present them as yours. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And I feel like if this is family and we have people spreading lies and hating on you within family or friends, I really feel like if you have friends who are believing this trash, I feel like that's a red flag for you. Okay, because you're psychic, and I know being psychic and having these abilities is hard because you have your own filter and your own experiences. And when it comes to yourself, sometimes it's hard, especially when you've known someone a long time, to see that their intentions change. And maybe the intentions that you felt weren't real the whole time, and maybe that's part of a learning experience. So, be open to seeing the truth in people's intentions, and ask your guides, ask your ancestors, ask angels, ask God, goddesses, whatever you work with. Pray about it, chant about it, do whatever to reveal the truth of the people in your life, okay? If this person is in your personal life, okay? Because you need to know if there are people around you who really believe this shit. Because there's something wrong with those relationships. And it may be time to either talk to them in an honest way, a non-reactive, honest way, or to let them go. Okay, let them go with the saboteur energy and let them see how that blossoms. I think they'll find it doesn't do very well. All right? Okay, let's get you some letters, initials, and some charms. Okay, group 2, these are going to be your letters, your initials, and your charms. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. These could be your initials, their initials, a word, a screen name, could be where you work, a family name, a nickname, a meaningful word. Just take what resonates. So I'm going to read off the letters for you. We have X, A, S, P, Z, F, L, N, I, A, B, S, H, N, L. Okay, I'm getting Flint or Flynn, N like Flynn. I'm getting Wasp, Raspy as well, Bish or Bitch. I just feel like this person is full of shit. Okay, I'm just going to tell you. I just feel like they're like a used car salesman in the old days. Okay, we have the malt here. I think they at times have a sugary sweet way of speaking that may make some of you sick to hear. Because now I'm feeling like this as sugar. This little thing of sugar, and then we have a malt here. I just feel like they lay it on thick. And for people who are vulnerable and needy, it's what they need to hear. Okay, and that's how they get people. That's how they manipulate people. We have the 7th here. There may be 7s here, may be very important, and 2s. We have 2 here, and we have the 2nd as well. So 22 is going to be a number of alignment. So 7s and 2s. We have another drink here. I do think they like to party and have a good time. I feel like they're social as well. And we have the protection. We have a pentacle here. I want you to know you're very protected. Okay, there's a lot of protective energy around you. Here is a clown charm or a gesture. I think couple things. Okay, some of them are trying to convince people that you're a clown, like you don't know what you're doing, you're inept, that you're trying to cause drama when it's actually them. Okay, now I do think there are some people who are starting to see their clownish ways. Okay, I do think these people have a dramatic sense and they can be like show-offs at times. Just take what resonates here. I'm feeling different kinds of Leo energy. We have a stethoscope. They could work in the medical field. This could involve like a medical office or billing or insurance or anything that has to do with care of a person, health-wise or mentally. Could be counseling, could be schooling as well. But what I'm also getting here from this is it's really important that you take care of yourself, okay? I feel like the ancestors, guides, angels, whatnot are coming through and saying that you need some self-care, buddy. Buddy, you need some self-care. I don't know what you've been doing. I feel like you've been working very hard. I understand times are tough, okay? But this is like a little side message. You guys need to take some time out. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. It's hard for me. We have milk here. I feel like, well, it feels like milk bottles, okay? I feel like you need some time to nurture yourself. I feel like this is some kind of kitchen, like a refrigerator or something. I feel like you may need to feed yourself better, nourish yourself, okay? I'm getting also Cancer vibes. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, water. Also air with the airplane. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. What is this chart right here? Oh, we have, yeah, your ancestors. Some of you guys have passed over loved ones around you. Okay. And if you will acknowledge them, they can help you with situations like this. If this is your family, you definitely have a passed over loved one. Some of you have like a Grammy. She's calling herself Grammy. Grammy Claus. Some of you guys have a grandma who played like Santa Claus or played like Mrs. Claus or something. I'm feeling like there's a grandma here that was very charitable around Christmas time. Something about Christmas with this Grammy, nanny, nana, nader. I'm getting nader. I don't know what that means. I'm just telling you what I'm getting. But I feel like a very protective feminine energy. And I feel like she's whispering like in my ear, and she's just saying there are like a lot of secrets being told about you. There's a lot of secrets, family secrets that are going to be revealed that you aren't aware of. If you have a picture of your nanny, like some of you guys may have a picture in your room. I'm seeing different pictures or something. And she's asking for like special water. For some of you guys, it's like Florida water. She wants some Florida water. She wants you to clean like the frame or something with Florida water. She's asking for an offering, asking for a sacred offering. I'm feeling the energy go through my hands. And she's going to come in and help cleanse this energy, this deceptive energy within your family, and help reveal truth. Okay, that won't be for all of you. If it's for you, it's for you. And if you know, you know. Those who know, you probably are some kind of practitioner or you work with your ancestors often, so you kind of know. For some of you, she wants a stack. She wants a stack of ancestor money as well, because there is poverty within this line, and we're healing our ancestors. Okay, but yeah, that's what's coming through with that charm. So a lot of powerful energy coming through with that charm. So that's what I got for you guys, group 2. I hope this was helpful. I hope this resonated. If it did, please leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey group 3, all of you that selected the Justice card, this is going to be your reading all about who is trying to destroy your reputation. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I will be getting letters, initials, and charms at the end of this group, so you'll find out more details and insight on this particular situation. Okay, so I feel like this may have to do with the legal system, a court case, some kind of actual justice. It feels personal. It feels like somebody's out to get someone, like for real. This feels like there's a lot of judgment going on. It could be surrounding children or family in some way. So let's get into the cards that came out and see what's going on. So I'm going to get this card first. We have Shitful Shadow Side. Balance your good, bad, and ugly. I feel like this person is like, if you're a parent, they are trashing you as a parent. Okay. Whatever this is about, they're trashing you. They're saying you're irresponsible. They're saying you don't step up to the plate. They're saying you make bad decisions. You're a bad role model. Yeah, there's just a lot of like, you're not an inspirational person. People shouldn't look up to you, that kind of thing. We have warrior. Okay. Yeah, so there's a fight here. It feels like a legal fight, a court fight, a family fight. It feels important. It feels like it affects people's lives. Like there may be children's lives or your life that hangs. Well, of course, it affects your children, it affects your life. But it feels like something that may be ongoing, something that you might always have to be kind of at war about, or it's been going on for a long time, something like that. Okay, we have Dawn, the Red Shepherd, just reward, evaluation, respite. Okay. So there's a heavy, heavy energy of judgment, like being judged to not be enough. Okay. Someone going on the offense and judging the other as not fit, unfit, not good enough. And it could have to do not with anything you've done, but like your philosophy, your beliefs, what you do for a living. They may not approve. This person, I feel like they could be very stern and very strict, very conservative, and you may be quite the opposite of that, or vice versa. We have Aquarius. You may be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. We have hating the glow up. So I feel like as I say this person, you know, if this is an ex and there's children involved, or an ex and you're getting a divorce, it may be that this person, you know, you used to be more conservative. You used to be more like them and you've changed a lot. Or maybe you've just changed in general, and whoever this situation is going on with, they don't like it. Okay. If it isn't a legal thing and it's a family thing, this is just someone who is sitting in absolute judgment of your glow up, of your changes, of the new life that you have started for yourself. I'm a friend. Okay, so I feel like this person has been close to you. Okay, so this is a very close person, someone at one point you considered a friend, a teacher. Okay, so I feel like they could be a teacher. You could be a teacher. Just take what resonates. Or this involves children. Okay, I'm feeling like heavy, like involving children vibe. Okay, we have artificial heart. Okay, I feel like this person deep down is cold and unfeeling. And they may be presenting that they have a lot of like emotion for their kids, like they take really good care of their kids, like they have their best interests of their kids at mind, or the children. If this isn't legal, it may involve just like family members saying, oh, we want what's best for the kids, and it's not them, kind of thing. It may be your own family has turned against you in some kind of way as well, in like a custody battle, or just in general, this person may be working on getting people to turn against you. Maybe they're working on your own family. Maybe you have one of those situations where the family's real cordial with the ex and that kind of thing. And the thing is, they're actually working the family to kind of, or certain people, like I'm seeing like a mother figure, a feminine figure kind of being buffaloed by somebody. Just take what resonates here. We have alchemy, and we have beauty here. Okay, so with that, what I'm feeling here is someone, there's still some admiration for you from this. If this is an ex, they still think you're very attractive. In fact, they're hating the glow up because you've gotten more attractive. And they wish that they weren't attracted to you. Like they want to not be attracted to you anymore. But they're even more attracted than they were before. And part of them, for some of them, are still in love with you. So, which makes the fight a little bit more vicious. Okay, I know love and hate are very close. We have envy. I feel like they are very envious. If you have a new partner, if you're dating, whatever, if this is an ex, they're very envious of anything you got going on. Anything you got going on, they don't want you to have it going on. They don't necessarily think y'all should be together, but they think y'all should be able to hit it, and they think nobody else should be able to hit it. If they can't have you, nobody can have you. It's a very toxic way of, looking at a relationship. We have Moloch here. Okay, so Moloch is about children. I'm feeling like this, like sacrifice, not really thinking about the children, thinking about how to use the children to get back at someone. I feel like this justice has to do with someone who feels really hurt, and betrayed by you. Okay, they feel very hurt and very betrayed by you. Maybe this is a situation where you outgrew each other. Maybe you started changing and you realized that you guys weren't on the same page anymore. You couldn't really be a partner to somebody like this. Maybe this person really was never there for you. I feel like for some of you, this person was cruel. And there may have been times in your life where you needed this person to step up for you and they did not. It doesn't matter whether this is a legal thing or this is a family thing. It's one of those two things, okay? Could be friend, that's family, but that's not going to be for many of you. And I feel like there's this energy here of like, I'm tired of making sacrifices for someone who doesn't invest in me. I'm tired of making sacrifices for someone who doesn't value me or puts me down. And I feel like you started going into this alchemy energy, the Circe energy. And you started alchemizing a lot of your pain and transmuting a lot of your pain. And I think for a while with this artificial heart, I think you were very cut off from this pain. I think you had to kind of like get some distance from it because it was happening so much. You were so hurt by the situation that at times you couldn't see your way out. And unfortunately, you know, you had to kind of alchemize the pain and get into a warrior mode, okay? And that might be also for you guys where this is a legal matter, okay? So any way the story unfolds for you, I feel like you've had to enter this kind of warrior mode with this person because there may be children involved. There's definitely your interest involved. And if there's no children, there may be like assets involved. And so you have to go to war. This person who wants justice, demands justice, feels like you changed or betrayed them in some kind of way. I'm going to pull tarot on that, so we'll find out more. We have Mousetrap, plays games with people's emotions and their life choices by either trapping them emotionally and or physically. Okay, so I feel like this person has made you feel trapped. And they may be doing that now with, you know, the energy of family and children. Like, you know, they may be telling you, you don't want to go to court with me, because when people find out what you've been doing or what happened or whatever, they're not gonna just give you the kids. Like, they're not just going to give you what you want. They're not just going to give you assets. Or it may be a family situation where they're saying, like, people aren't just going to believe you. Like, they're going to see your true colors. They're going to see this glow up for what it is. I feel like for some of you, this person feels like you've cheated on them. And I feel like you may not have been divorced, but you definitely weren't together if you got with somebody else. There was definitely a separation. Separation doesn't always have to be like the paper. Sometimes people separate long before the papers are ever drawn up. Okay, we have sperm dumpster, spreads their seed as if their life depended on it. For some of you guys, it was this person who did the cheating. And that was part of this abusive energy I'm feeling, like taking advantage of you, and you kept forgiving them. Okay, maybe they were very flirtatious, or they felt like you got flirtatious. Whatever this energy is on this card, I feel like it has caused a lot of envy. And it also has caused one person to feel really bad about themselves, which kind of catalysted the glow up. Catalysted the energy of learning with teacher, learning from the situation, learning about who you really are. I feel like a lot of you are seeing the truth of your beauty for the first time, your handsomeness, your attraction. You're really seeing yourself through clear lenses for the first time, because this person didn't want you to see it because they were afraid that if you saw, you know, how attractive you really are, that you would leave. And maybe that's what happened. You know, you saw your value. You started to see the true value of yourself, and you were like, oh no, I deserve to be with someone who treats me well and doesn't treat me like, you know, I'm less than, you know, an animal. We have crash. Their actions tend to have a rippling effect on others, with or without them knowing. However, they haven't paused and reflected enough to rectify their behavior. Like, listen, I feel like this person doesn't care, especially if there's kids involved, what ramifications happen to the kids. They don't care that it may be difficult. They don't care that they may not get the attention they need. They don't care that they will see you less often. They don't care as long as it hurts you. Okay, so if that resonates, this person's a heartless bastard. Okay, they're very heartless. There's a lack of compassion here. We have unproductive Casanova. Sleeps while others hustle and grind. Waits for the check, but won't put in the effort to make some dough. Yeah, this person's lazy until they're mad. I feel like they put a lot of energy into things they're mad about. But as far as like relationships, as far as like hustling, they do the bare minimum sometimes. Like for some of you guys, this person's absolutely lazy. Like they never really brought in any resources into the home. They had you do that. This is someone who never helped you around the house. They never helped you with things, with the kids. They were never really involved with the children. But all of a sudden now they want to fight like they were parent of the year. And it's just ridiculous. And they may talk a good game to you and have you convinced that you can't really win in a court because of this glow up, because, you may have something unusual going on here. But don't believe their bullshit. Okay, it's all a pack of lies. We have the Truman Show, pretends to take people seriously, but only for their own entertainment. Yeah, they play with people's emotions. I feel like you know this. They get off on fucking with people. They get off on gossip. They get off on the petty. This is a petty motherfucker. And I feel like for some of you, that's probably why the paperwork has taken so long. This court situation has taken so long. For others, I feel like if this is family, I feel like the pettiness is known by some people. Like they're petty. They're our petty family member. Like they do this shit. Okay. For others, the family doesn't know they're petty. It's one of those things that you've hidden from the family. You've hidden things like the laziness, the pettiness. So they have a warped sense of this person because Libra energy, you made people believe that they were one thing when they were another. And now the true essence of this person is being shown or will be revealed through this justice. Okay, so there's a lot of different energy for group 3. Okay, we have dud. Promises fireworks, but leaves others disappointed constantly. Yeah, this was one of those situations where someone really had hope and faith that things would get better. I think someone talked a real good game and tried to keep things going and promised the moon and may have done a few actions, but always kind of petered out, like it always kind of like just didn't pan out, and kept believing. I feel there's a lot of loyalty here. Taurus, Leo, Libra, Cancer energy here. I just feel like someone was very dedicated and loyal and wanted to make it work, whether this be a family situation or a court situation. I feel like someone really tried to make this work. It wasn't like this is impulsive. Okay. And this person just, they wanted it their way. They did not listen. They were stubborn. But they have a whole other scenario, like mythology in their mind about their relationship with their children. If this involves children, if this involves family, the relationship with the family, their impression of this is that they did a lot. Okay. And that they're close to their kids. All right. This person who is extremely emotionally distant and emotionally unavailable feels like they're really close to their children. I think if you would ask the kids, they would say they really don't know them. They really don't know them. I'm seeing impressions of like, this is an example, okay? It may be exact for some of you, but this is an example. It's like when the dad comes home from work and the kids go to their room. They don't want to be around him because when they come home, they're grumpy, they're mean, and you can't make them happy. Okay, and there usually is, a negative for seeing them when they walk in the door. Okay, that's just an example. I don't get that this person was involved in sports or played ball or took the girls roller skating. I don't feel there was a lot of happiness here. I feel there's quite a bit of misery. I feel like some of you guys hid this, or it was hidden from extended family members and may be causing controversy now because it's like this person saying what they're saying isn't true about me. Like, do you think that they would go this whole time and not let you know not let people know what a bum I was or what a horrible person I was? And the truth is yes, because I feel like your nature was to not tell everybody all the horrible things because you wanted to protect people and because you had faith that it was going to get better. It wasn't like you were just living in la la land. You thought everyone was working together, whatever the situation is. For some of you guys, this is a family situation about addiction, okay? So just take what resonates here. Okay, we have the King of Cups in reverse, okay? What I'm getting is insincerity. Insincere, lots of lying. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, lots of lying, not sincere, no compassion here. I feel like you just got sick of this shit. We have the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, so a lot of reversals here. It's just like what they put off that they were. I feel like they tried to make you feel like you had a future, that they were a go-getter, that they had goals. And maybe at one time they did, but it never panned out because of whatever. For some of you guys, this is addiction or laziness, or they never really had their shit together. It was all an act to kind of get you under their thumb. For some of you guys, they have a partying problem, or they have can't keep it in their pants problem. But there's definitely this energy now with you of like, if I can't have you, no one else can. And to be honest, it's disturbing. If you guys have this person in your life, I need you to be real careful with this energy, okay? Because I feel like there's this envy feels possessive for some of you guys because they hate the glow up. They love the glow up. What they hate is that they can't have it. That they feel betrayed because they were like, you were this badass bitch this whole time and you never showed this. Well, if you were this badass bitch this whole time, I would have been out, conquering the world, which is so toxic and so fucked up. But that is where this person's coming from, okay? If this resonates for you, all right? Yeah, it's just someone who's fucking miserable. Okay. We have the 8 of Pentacles upright. We have the 8 of Swords. So 88 is going to be a number of alignment for you. Pay attention when the 8s pop up because it may have something here to do with the situation at hand. It may be something very important. So pay attention to what you're thinking, seeing, and feeling. Also, owls. Owls are going to be an important sign of manifestation. Also, if you guys work with the Goetia, a Stolas. I'm seeing Stolas come forward. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I have a selection. One of the groups is the Wheel of Fortune, so that may have a message for you. But they're definitely trying to stop movement, positive movement for you. Okay. They want to stop any kind of growth. They do not want things to happen. They want you to feel overwhelmed. And they're doing it because, and I don't necessarily think this person thinks they're going to win. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. I don't think they think they're going to win in a court case. I don't think in the long run they think that your family, whatever social situation this is not necessarily going to think they're a great person. They're doing this to be a shithead. They're doing this to get under your skin. They're doing this because whatever you have going on right now, they can't have it. And if you're with somebody else, they're pissed off because they can't be with you. And it's like someone's throwing a fit and it's going to take out the whole wall of pictures off the wall just because they can. It's someone throwing a hysterical hissy fit. Now, for some of you in court, they know they're probably not going to win. But they've told their lawyer, I don't care. I'm going to do this until I run out of money. I'm going to keep going to court until I run out of money. And I don't care what it does to my kids. I don't care. Those are my kids. That's my family. And I'm hearing someone say, that's my family, and ain't no one coming in and going to be me in that family. They're not going to replace me, kind of thing. So there may be some issues here where someone may be feeling like they're being replaced by somebody else. Someone has a very warped ego. They have a big ego, but haven't done anything to back it. You know what I'm saying? Like they may drive a big truck, or a very special kind of sports car, that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm picking up on someone who's got like a fragile ego. Also some toxic masculinity going on here. So I feel like if if the case is that this is a divorce or you've gotten away from this person, I feel like this is definitely like ex energy. If you've gotten away, ex-friend, ex whatever, but you know what I'm picking up on. There's a lot of bitterness. And there's a lot of energy of this person deep down is very fragile. Their ego is very, very fragile because it's built on nothing. It's built on absolutely nothing. So, and seeing you with somebody else is a real blow. It's like I'm seeing an egg that's empty, but it's in one piece. And it's like a BB going right through it, like a shot being shot right through the egg. And it just exploding into little bitty pieces. It's disintegrating. And I feel like this person feels like you would stay with them forever. So they're spreading all these lies to people about how you're unfit. I feel like for some of you, they've made up stories about you having addiction problems, or you not being present, or you running off in the middle of the night, or you being the partier, or you're wild now, or you had an affair, or you glue up, you had a glow up, you lost weight, or whatever this is, and you got your hair did and your nails did and whatever, and now you've got a new boyfriend and you're wild and you don't need to have the kids. It's that kind of stuff. It's that kind of nonsense. It's that kind of petty stuff. And here's the thing. I think even if this is a custody deal, even if they got the kids, they wouldn't know what to do with them. And they probably have the kids call you to come pick them up in about a week. They wouldn't last. It wouldn't be good. And I'm going to tell you, I feel like the outcome is going to be in your favor. But I do feel like they're going to do this as long as they can, as long as they're allowed, as long as they have the money to do that. And that might be why they're working other people, okay, is because they're keeping the money flow. All right, so just be aware of that. Take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. All right, I am going to get you guys some letters, initials, and some charms. Okay, group 1, these are going to be your letters, your initials, and your charms. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. These could be your initials, their initials, a meaningful word, a screen name. Just take what resonates. I'm going to read off the initials for you, the letters for you now. We have FDASZOSPKHALTCEOUMRYCR. I'm getting Ryan, as well as I'm getting Spunk. Take what resonates, okay? Just take what resonates here. You got quite a few charms. We have this kind of tarot charm here, and I'm feeling like you may be getting readings on this person, or they're getting readings on you. Some of you guys are doing readings yourself, and you need to trust what comes forward on your tarot cards on this situation. Okay, trust the guidance you get there. All right. We have Donut. I think this person is so attracted to you still. And they think you go together like milk and donuts. Like they would like to be the milk in your donuts. Oh, we have I here too. I didn't see these. We have I and we have G too. So there's 2 more initials here. We have, this is the Pentacle. Yeah, I feel like you're very protected. Your situation's very protected. And we have this charm with a black and white checkerboard. And I'm feeling like, I think it's good to remember that like judges, a court system, don't always see things as black and white. They understand shades of gray. Okay, that's what a judge does. They're able to see through when people are masking things. Like they're really good at lie detecting and seeing through people's bullshit. And I feel like for some of you, if this involves a court case, I feel like some of you have an amazing judge that's really going to see that this person's kind of taking advantage of a situation. It feels like it's a feminine judge. Okay, we have the witch's hat here. This is going to be a very powerful feminine energy. So that's for some of you, okay? And we have a calculator here. I feel like something's not adding up. Like in the court case with this person. There's something not adding up. I feel like for some of you, they're telling people that they're paying money, like they're paying child support, and they're not. If this is a family situation, there are people in the family that are like, there's something not adding up. Like, why would this person not tell us what a dirtbag you are? And then some of them are saying like, well, that's because they're not out here blabbing their business to everybody. They've never been like that. It's like people are putting two and two together. Okay, we have the evil eye charm. So I do think at times when you're around this person, they send you the evil eye, so be aware of that. They may be wishing, if you have health issues, they may be wishing your health to get worse. And that's nasty. I mean, anybody who would wish a health issue to get worse is just the worst, okay? Some of you guys with this scissors here, I feel like you need to do a cord cutting. I'm hearing spirits, Hecate energy coming forward and doing a cord cutting. Here's a black gummy bear. I'm just feeling like this energy, this envy energy, it feels like obsessive energy, and it feels like resentment as well. So I feel like a cord cutting would help you get some space energetically from this person, because I feel like some of them feel like they're entitled to your energy, which makes me really uncomfortable. And if it makes me uncomfortable, I'm sure it really makes you uncomfortable. I am getting this energy with the Mickey Mouse charm here, a Minnie Mouse. I'm getting like if you just... and a teddy bear. I'm getting, if you have children with this person and this person takes them for visitation, just be very careful and cautious about the exchanges. Always send everything that the child needs. Do not count on anything from this person as far as like the needs of your child. Make sure your child has everything that they need when they go on visitation. And keep notes. Keep notes of the exchanges. Keep notes of when the child comes back. Just keep notes. I'm getting like keep a log. If you're not now, start it. Okay. Also, if you haven't like wrote down things about your relationship for court, you need to do that. If you have, you need to revisit it. Okay. You need to keep those details fresh in your mind as you get distance from this person, because you need to see why you're not together. You need to remember how unscrupulous, how devious this person can actually be, because seriously, this person is out to hurt and harm. And I feel like deep down inside, this person does not have good intentions. They've never really been there for their kids. And we had the warrior card, and then we have a toy soldier here. And I'm just feeling like you have to get into your warrior mode, and you have to understand your enemy, and you have to remember how devious and how malicious your enemy can be, and how sometimes your enemy can come off very cool, very charismatic, but underneath that is someone who's conniving, and anything they perceive as a mess up by you, they're keeping score. Some of you guys are recording your conversations. You record the conversations. You record all the text messages. Keep all the details. Keep everything. Okay, because I feel like some of you guys have more on them than what you think, and you need to go back through the stuff that you have. All right, that's what I'm being told, like whispered in my ear by an auntie that's passed over for some of you. Okay, Auntie K, Auntie A, Auntie. She just says, she's saying like rhyming things that rhyme. So anyway, group 3, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures next time. Bye, guys.